It's the trouble.
I don't-
You never get them off.
I'll bugger off you like.
No, you carry on, mate.
Yeah,
It's you hours anyway, you didn't come last time.
Yeah.
I owe you. I did this one, and it was sort of, it's just bloody daft really. But it was something on the telly, and it's called a Goldfish called Rover. Come on, it's not funny.
Don't mind.
It's serious, this boy. It's I thought I'd take the Goldfish for a walk. Well, it looked bored and it didn't smile and it didn't talk. It seems to have a very boring life, so I drove and I said to the wife, I think I'll take the Goldfish for a walk. She said, I think you daft folks will only gawk, and you haven't got a collar, and I don't think he'll follow, and you haven't got a lead. Well, I had to concede. But I thought, well, is it something I really need, a lead, to take a Goldfish for a walk? Anyway, I went to the pet shop and said, I thought I'd take the Goldfish for a walk, and he looked at me funny and sort of scratched his head and I need a Goldfish lead. And he gave a sort of squawk, funny squawk, smiled and said, I've got a little castle and some ferns and special goldfish feed, but I'm struggling to find you a Goldfish lead. Have you thought about taking him down the swimming pool? I said, don't be talk daft, man. Folks will think I'm ruddy fool or a ruddy fool. He said, no, you could take him to the local gym and put him in the pool. Swim alongside him. Well, it wasn't very far, so I put him in a jar and I ignored the no diving rule and slipped him into the pool. He was happy as could be, swimming alongside of me. Folks thought he was grand as he nibbled at the rand. Then I took him to the sauna, sat him on the top corner, and in come Bill Horner. He said, hey, yon fishes are goner. Oh, so I put him in a bucket of water, but he got much hotter. He didn't look alive. Well, then he started to revive. Bill said, I think he'll recover. What's his name? I said, Rover. That's a funny name for a fish. Then the door opened with a swish, and a big bloke grabbed the ladle. And before I was able to stop him, he chucked poor Rover on the coals. Too late for Rover this time, said Bill, poor soul. Well, I picked up Rover's jar and walked out to my car and knew I'd been daft and the wife would let me forget it. So I thought, I know the Goldfish must be bought. So I drove to the pet shop before I lived to regret it. I said, I've got a Goldfish. He brought one over. He said, is it one? He said, I've only got one left, but it's bigger than Rover. He said, did you take Rover to the local gym? I said, yes, he liked it. So is this a companion for him? Well, when I got home, got the fish home, the wife wasn't there. So I slipped him in the tank and sat back in my chair. When she came home, she looked to see Rover. I nearly confessed, thought my life was over. But she said, he's put on some weight. You might be right. Why don't you take Rover for a walk round the block tonight?